Well, hey folks, we're back out on the creek. It's been a little while, I know. I actually did a couple videos and didn't find much, so I didn't put them up. But yeah, you might recognize this area. We've been here before. But the gravel used to extend out in here a lot more. The changes kind of flowed up. Of course, the water's just a little bit high, but not really. I just think pretty good flood must have came through and washed a lot of this out. But we're going to poke right in these gravels first, maybe take a bucket from up in there and just see what happens. Got the old trusty sluice with us today and all the equipment, so I'm going to quit running my mouth, going to fill up a bucket and just start sluicing and get some gold. Alright, going to be fun. Stay tuned. Alright, let me show you where we decided to take the first bucket. We started right here on this gravel, right where it first starts piling up. So you can see the water comes, that bedrock wall kind of goes back that way. So all the current's over that way, and of course it kind of spreads out right here because the bedrock is lower than it is up there, you see. So the water's able to kind of come in here and it slows down, and right where the gravel start piling up is where we decided to dig first. Let's see how that does. And we have our first half a bucket full. That material didn't look the best to me. There wasn't any sticky material in it at all. It was all really loose. Had a good mix of different sizes, but it just wasn't quite sticky enough for my liking. But we're gonna absolutely run it anyway. Okay, just as I expected, there's not even a speck in there out of that material. Just didn't look right, so we dug right there. Let's just come up. See, the bedrock kind of comes right around there. So let's dig in this area right here and see what happens in there. If we don't get nothing there, then maybe we'll move down here a little bit. Got a couple new big rocks here. Maybe we'll move them out of the way and do some digging in here and see what happens. But let's take one from right there first. We got another bucket half full, a little more than half full, and ready to go. But right here, can't tell if this is bedrock I'm on right here or just a large stone, but the material looks better. It looks more sticky. A good mix of different sizes, so this should at least show a speck at least. So we'll push this through and see what happens. Actually, almost acts like it wants to get sunny out, but I don't think it's gonna. Okay, we got a couple specks in the sluice box, 2 or 3. They're very, very minuscule. I'm not really gonna be able to show you through the water, but we'll just keep on digging in this spot, take another bucket and see what happens. We're just gonna keep on having fun, man. Keep on having fun. Well, it's starting to rain a little bit, but that's okay. It's not too bad. Actually, a little warm out today. It's like 50 degrees. But that second bucket we got from up on top there, and then you see the little bedrock ledge. We dug right in there. We got a bucket ready. Bucket number 3. Let's see how it be. Alright, I'm about halfway through this half bucket, third half bucket. Just not looking really good. See a little bit of black sand trailing there, but not like I would like to see, and I'm not seeing any specks of gold, no flakes adding up on there. We should be getting some little bit bigger flakes, and I'm just not seeing any. I think that there might still be too much velocity right here, even though this is the inside bend and it comes down pretty sharp. I think there just might be a little too much turbulence right here. So like I was saying before, let's move down here, our next bucket, down in here somewhere. Maybe flop that rock out of the way and get down in here where the creek starts going straight again. Maybe we'll pick up some more gold down there. We'll give it a try, but let's see what this bucket says first. You might get surprised. Alright, I rolled this rock right here up out of there. I dug a hole in there. We got a little more than half a 5-gallon bucket there, so we'll run that one through the sluice. Bucket number 4. Bucket number 4. Let's see what it says. I was actually getting a little piece of the clay up out of there, so it might be better. We'll see. And if we're next bucket, we'll just move up in that way. All right, let's push it through, see what it do. Let's see what it do. Well, sorry about that. Dropped it right in the water. Whole tripod fell right over. But I'm starting to see some gold in here. Let me throw the scoop on, let that run through, and then I'll show you. Feels like more rain coming too. Did see a piece of birdshot, like a number 7, down in here now. But as soon as I saw that piece of birdshot right there, as soon as I saw that, I knew we'd start getting some gold. Let me zoom you in a little. This flake right there. Yep. I did see another one over here. It might have migrated. At least I can show you that one right there. Alright. Yeah, right there's another one. Right there. Alright, I'll keep pushing through this bucket. Finally down into the gold. I took another bucket from there, bucket number 5. I think it's 5, right? Not sure. Okay, we got bucket number 6 there ready to go. That's going to be our last bucket. I just looked at the radar and we got some pretty good rain coming, so I'd like to get out of here before that gets us. So that'll be the last bucket. Having fun though. Lots of fun, man. Lots of fun. Okay, I got the last bucket pushed through there. I see some lead in there. Maybe another speck or 2 of gold. I'm going to let her clean out on her own a little bit, and then we'll do a proper cleanup. See what gold we got. Alright. That was fun, that's for sure. Now to see the gold. Let's see the gold, man. Okay, I got it all cleaned up. Let me bring you over here. Well, that's a little tiny stuff, a few flakes though. Let me zoom in. I counted 16, counting a very teeny, weeny, little, itsy bitsy one that the camera isn't even seeing. That's some nicer flakes in there, but all in total we got 16 pieces in there. I can't really show you. There's a teeny tiny one right on the very end of my finger right there. 16, not too bad, not too bad. 6 buckets. First bucket didn't have anything, so not too bad, man, not too bad.